Hi guys, this is Svein on the SRS channel back again, and today we're gonna have a look at this Cosplay 1/6 scale set by SpartnUruk, and yeah, it's a outfit and accessory set based off the video game NieR, and I'm not sure which of those games in particular this set is from, but it might be from the NieR Automata game. As you can see, this is the front of the box. There is no logo saying this is NieR whatsoever due to licensing rights. But yeah, there's a picture of how the figure will look when it's assembled, if it can stay in focus. And it says 1/6 scale collectible figurine on the bottom here, but there's no body included with this set. It's just the outfit and accessories and head sculpt and hands. I'm gonna get back to it in a second. Here are the SpartnUruk Toys and Figure logo, made in China. You have some warning on the side here. Nothing on the back. It says sexy robots. This is set 015, and there's a label on the side here which states it's a 1/6 scale SpartnUruk set 15 NieR 2B Cosplay series C2 1C set. So let's open this up and take a look inside. Sorry for the box being banged up and stuff, but it came shipped in a bag, and the handlers at the post office and stuff are not going easy on the packaging. But you just open it up, and inside I'm not sure if this was inside the box, but it was in the package. And it's mostly dealer service from eBay. It's an eBay seller I got this from. And inside this set, this is how it comes packaged. You get the boots, which doesn't contain a sculpted foot, but there's some stuff in there that will go around with whatever foot you put in there. So it's sculpted for and there's a sculpted piece for stability if you're using a Phison body with seamless feet on it. Have some lacing in there. We're gonna take a closer look at everything once I get it on the body. There's also a bag in this set, one of several, with hands and the eye patch and this headpiece for the hair. Can't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna open everything later. Here's the outer outfit. You also get this head sculpt, and here's some stockings, socks and sleeves for the arms and panties. You also get this massive sword. Again, I'm gonna take a better look at it later. You also get this second sword with these strings hanging on it. They came like this, so I didn't do anything, but I'm gonna tie a knot here so that it doesn't fall off. And they also included one extra of this. I can't see anywhere on the other sword where it could be put on, but I assume this is just a spare one. And yeah, that's everything in the box. Here is everything taken out of their bags and stuff, and let's take a quick look at the head sculpt here. As you can see, it comes with this protection plastic piece to prevent the hair from getting ruined, and if I can remove it carefully here, there we go. A little futzing on the hair here, I can straighten it out, but yeah, it's a rooted hair. You can see it's she has blue eyes, makeup, right, really nicely done. And yeah, there's the peg hole, and this goes on the head sculpt, and this goes on the head sculpt, and yeah, you get a pair of these relaxed hands, gloved hands, with some white painted detail there. You can see the seam lines on the gloves and stuff. You also get a pair of sword holding hands right here, done in the same style. So yeah, I've decided to try to put it on to this Fison or TB League body that I had laying around. Sorry, get in focus here. And the body is a little bit paler than the head sculpt. I've gone through my collection of Fison bodies and found out that I do actually have one that is more suitable, but I'm gonna try putting everything on this body, since it's the one I'm having available right now. It's the seamless fit variant, so we'll see how that goes. I want to mention a huge shout out to SpartnUruk, a YouTuber from the Northern Ireland. He have done reviews on a few, I think 3 sets of these already, and he's given me a heads up on how difficult it was to put the outfit on. It's tight, it's the silicone body doing resistance to the materials here and everything, so I'm excited to see how this goes, but yeah, I'm gonna put everything on that body, and I get back to you and tell you how it was. So here it is, guys, after a whole lot of struggle. Damn, I really had to battle with that outfit. Yeah, this is what you'll end up with once you get it on the body. But it's doable, and the results may vary depending on how soon you give up, but I got it on, I got it adjusted somewhat, and it's on there, and I ain't gonna fight it anymore. The stockings, they they are pretty much okay to get on. The boots, however, you'll have to fight. There is a inner plastic shoe piece, almost like it grabs around the foot you put in there, and silicone feet on this particular body. You really had to wrestle into that shape inside the shoes, but it gives the feet some stability, and if you keep working the boots, I'll show you in a second here, but there are some wrinkles here and here that I couldn't get out because by the time you get the boots that much on, it's almost impossible to adjust it because of the friction itself. The other outfit piece I had some real trouble with is the main piece here. There is a zipper on the side that runs all the way down to about here somewhere. It helps a lot, but there's so much body you have to get through the shoulder, upper chest area, and there's a couple of padded pieces here that moves around, and it's just it's a fight, guys. It's a real fight. The zipper was a little bit hard to close after I was done. I've even used the small chested body. Yeah, it's the same problem you usually face with real big size zippers. Once you're gonna pull them up, they snag onto something, and yeah, that was the issue I had. Everything else went pretty okay. I'm gonna give you a quick 360 turn around of the figure before we get a better close at the accessories. As you can see here, if I can keep it within the camera view, about there. I'll give it a quick spin around before we go in close. But this is how she looks. Stockings, and yeah, I have to mention the pant. This was pretty hard to get on too. It was almost too narrow for even the metal skeleton inside. I had to use some tools to wrestle it on, but anyways, here you have it. It's a really nice figure when you see the end result, and the back piece there sticks out a little bit due to the crotch grabber I've used here. But yeah, and there's a I'll save that for a little bit. But yeah, there's the back. So that's that. Let's move in a little bit closer. We've already had a pretty good look at the head sculpt itself, but have a go again. Here you see the blindfold piece that covers both eyes. You see the other hair piece here. I'm not sure what you call it, but that's how that look. It looked a bit funny when I tried to slide the blindfold piece from the neck and up, because of the rooted hair that kept poking out to one side here. But then I slid it on from the top, and I used a tool to pull the hair up, and that's why you can see the piece sort of shine through here. But other than that, it's a nice coverage of the hair. The outfit itself has a lot of stitching and details. You have some padded shoulders here on both sides. At first I thought it was just on the one side of the outfit, because the padding over here had disappeared way under the arm here, and probably need to fill with it to twist the outfit a little bit more here, but yeah, I ain't gonna fuck with it now. You see the wrinkle details here, and details at the sleeves here. You see the black line at the edge of the sleeve here, and the hands you already took a nice look at. The hands grip onto both swords really nicely and tight. It's the same details for both sides. On the chest piece here, there is a very transparent fabric at the base, at the opening here, with some sort of plastic material, very thin plastic material for the details here. So be careful when you wrestle this dress piece onto the whatever body you're using, so you don't pull and snag one of these pieces. Let's do the back before we do the other. It's the same deal for the back here. There is some sort of transparent fabric with black details glued on top of, and right here it's open. And if you look at the front first of the dress here, these whatever you call them, belt pieces or ornament pieces, they're attached to the edge here, so they're not completely free floating, but yeah, they look like separate pieces and feel like separate pieces, but they're sort of stitched on there, and they're actually wired too. Which brings me to the dress piece here on the bottom. It's a wire running from the top all the way down, all the way around the whole piece, and comes back up the top here. And yeah, and here it sort of sticks out because of the wrinkles, but you can work it in there and hide it. Might cut off these pieces you see here, the loose strands, later, as well as the lacing for the boots. I will tie them up real nice, shorten them so they look better, and not this long strands there. They're just that long to make it easy to tie up. You have this pattern that goes all the way around the dress. It's a repeating pattern, but it looks beautiful nonetheless. And here's the panties, fan service, and your stockings. That was as high as I could get them up. I probably could get them further up, but wouldn't pull too much on them. It looks, if you see here, like they're inside out, but it's the right way because of the seam in the back here is on the inside, so that's how you know you got them the right way on. The boots are fabric all the way down, apart from the sole and the heel, and the inner piece inside the give the boot stability. You can, if I move one leg here, you can see there running like it's a shoe inside here. And you got some patterns underneath, and yeah, it's a fine fishnet stockings. So yeah, it's a beautiful figure. I had the game, or one of the first NieR games, a long time ago, but I must have given it away to my nephew or something, but because I don't have it anymore. But it's a cool character. As you can see here, I have some wrinkling going on, but you'll have to keep working and pushing the boot up to get them removed, while trying to keep the seam of the boots directly on the back of the foot or the whole leg the whole time. You can only do so much before you and then have to give up anyway, so yeah. You can probably if you're not gonna swap the body out later, you can probably clip off this little ring here and remove this whole dangling piece altogether if you find it unsightly to watch or look at. But that was the figure itself. As I mentioned, you get a pair of these relaxed hands, as well as the weapon holding hands, and we can start off with this particular sword. It's plastic, and there's a metal ring here, and I decided to make a knot here so it doesn't fall off, because it was just pulled through, and yeah, so that's what I did. And looking at the details of this sword, look at that awesome sculpting. If I can keep focus without the flickering. You can see it is painted sort of like a black something that sort of looked like metal. on the finish. You got the white wrapping molded in plastic and painted white on the hilt, and you get the hand guard here, nicely sculpted in very true fantasy style. Right there. Going towards the blade, got some more white wrapping here, and it moves over to the blade, which is black with a silver painted edge. And that's one of her swords. Then you have the other one. I'm not sure if it's a transformed version of the first one, but you have this huge monstrous sword, and that have this gold paint at the end of the back of the sword here, white sculpted plastic wrapping with more gold, and back to that blackish metal look with nice sculpt work on it. That blade that's offset from the hilt with a silver painted edge like the first one, and also made of plastic. Comparing both swords to each other, you can totally tell the difference there. And this one is a freaking monster. So you can choose to have her carry both swords and leave the relaxed hands in a bag or something, or equip her with one sword and leave one of each of the hands in a bag along with one sword. This extra piece they're supplied with, I can't find any use for. I can't tell by the packaging or anything, so I just assume that it's a replacement for this one if you should lose it, because it's about the same length, but I tied a knot on this one, and I'm sure I have enough thread in my workroom to replace this one if I should ever need it. So this piece I'll just throw away. And yeah, guys, that's the NieR 2B cosplay outfit for 1/6 scale figures. And let me see here if I can furthermore find any info if you want to check them out yourself. Yeah, this booklet that came with the set, if I can shine some light on it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's their website address, gianttoy.com if you wanna check out some other cosplay outfits for other kit bashes, or get this set yourself or any of the other NieR sets. I have set 32 coming as well. I ordered them at the same time from 2 different dealers, so God knows how long it takes before the other set arrives. You can check out the SpartnUruk channel on eBay on YouTube, and have a look at his reviews on some of the other sets for the same character. And yeah, I'll put up the review on the other set as soon as I get it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this set, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye bye.